I can't make, honestly, I can't make heads or tails of George Papadopoulos. Literally, if I was strong enough to pick him up and flip him over in the air, I don't know if he would land head up or head down. I have no idea.
Why would you do that? Of course, we've all been monitoring Hurricane Florence. Our thoughts are with everyone affected. Tonight's show, we hope, offers some temporary relief for our viewers as we spend an hour on less important stuff. We don't pretend politics and gossip mean more than this storm. So let's pause for a moment and consider other natural disasters. Don't even have to say it. Michael Moore. You know, politics is like sex with Michael Moore. You're either on top or you're crushed. Like the broken stars on Hollywood Boulevard, which is officially a disaster area. So how bad is it getting there? Well, the left is turning on the left. Case in point, Deborah Messing lashed out at fellow lefty Susan Sarandon. Why? Oh my God, Susan said that Donald Trump has inspired more women and minorities to run for office. So Deb gets on Twitter and she says all this mean stuff like STFU, which I believe stands for Still Tweeting Forever Uninformed. Now, in case you forgot who Debbie is, she's the star of an old TV comedy that they brought back, just like Obama. But thanks to Trump and her new life on Twitter, she has gone from this...
Oh, please. She doesn't have the stomach to go where I go.
To this.
What is it?
You know, talk about a fall from grace. But just to prove playing a smart, funny woman was all an act, she now loses her regularly on Twitter over Trump. Yes, the star of a 20-year-old sitcom is now still coming to terms with an election that's 2 years old. It must seem like yesterday to her, as she seems to us. But that's the issue with celebs. Nobody in America is wearing a bracelet that says, "What would Hollywood do?" And that hurts. They can't believe no one takes them seriously when all they do is take themselves seriously as they attack everyone else. It's my theory. Celebrities come to politics later in life after devoting 4 decades selfishly chasing attention. They think that because they get to spend 22 minutes in the spotlight once a week pretending to be relevant, they also deserve real-life importance. So they take a big, stupid bite out of politics. The wild success they had in that drama class sophomore year, parroting other people's words, is still what keeps them going. Which is why Hollywood's greatest political theorists, Messing, De Niro, Penn, they all have the mentality of emotional 17-year-olds. And what defines troubled youth at that age? Irrational anger, petulant rage, demands for attention. And without a better script, their emotional response is inversely proportional to their knowledge and wisdom. So the less that they know, the stronger they feel. And so belief becomes a battle to them, and if you disagree, you are evil. But you can't improvise intelligence, which is why it's funny when they go off script. You can't just demonize at will and then play grace. Actors... Actors will say and do anything for a spotlight. Here's Broadway legend Carol Cook revealing her knowledge of American history.
Where is John Wilkes Booth when you need him? Right? Will I be on an enemy's list? My God, I hope so.
So that's what happened to the Ropers. Finally. People remember Three's Company. I was worried about that joke. Anyway, once you go down this rabbit hole of insanity, there's no going back. You start turning on anyone and everyone, including the liberals on your side. Of course, we all know these people are self-indulgent and crazy, so nobody takes them seriously. The crazier these people become, the closer they come to bad comedy, meaning MSNBC.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last president of the United States.
You think that? The last president of the United States?
It's possible.
You really think that?
I think it's possible, absolutely.
You ever notice about Michael Moore that he's slowly morphing into Large Marge from Pee-wee's Big Adventure? You know, I'd say get rid of the hat, but that's where he hides the emergency Twinkies. So, will Trump be the last president of the United States? Is the world actually ending? Now, as normal people like you watch hurricane coverage with mass evacuations and 90-mile-per-hour gusts and beyond heavy rain, we can only see how disconnected Hollywood is, fighting a 20-foot reality surge. Their world is stormy and Manafort. No wonder their self-importance, their sanity, their perspective, their politics are truly all wet and gone with the wind.